kids we know love digging in the dirt.
And introducing your kids to gardening can not only give them a fun, lifelong hobby, but it can also provide lessons in math, in science, in art, and even patience. Alise McGregor, owner of Little Newton's Early Education Centers, is here with some of her favorite kid-friendly gardening projects. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right. First of all, how do you get your kids to work in the garden? It's a high time I get my kids to do some work.
You know, I think it's making it fun and making it a project, a family-oriented experience for everyone. And the kids love digging in dirt. They love getting their hands wet.
I can't stop my son from doing this, so we need to figure out a way to make this beneficial for me. We've got some potted plants. You can show us a couple of things we could do?
Yeah. So with the plants, I also brought a measuring cup. And one thing that you could do was you could teach him how to whole, half, different type of measurings.
Oh, sure.
Then you can play with the dirt. It's fun for him, but he's also learning with it, as well as learning how to plant the seeds. I didn't have the seeds in there because it's not going to grow very fast. But they can enjoy watching that and kind of having that ownership of patting the plant.
You also have kind of a plant watering schedule, which I really like because you can start with a kid as young as probably 3 years old, and you're teaching a little bit about scheduling. Tell us about the watering plan.
Yeah, you know, this teaches patience. It also teaches accountability, and it's very fun. They get excited in the morning to water their plants. They're keeping track of it, as well as, like I said, they're watching the plant grow.
You can do a little arts and crafts here as well?
Yep, and so this is a flower that's made out of a toilet paper roll, and it's a great project for little kids, older kids. They just may need some help with cutting. And then this is an interesting art where you use pins to kind of trace around it.
Sure.
They enjoy that, as well as learning about the parts of the plants.
Teaches a little bit of that kind of coordination.
And, yeah, fine motor
fine motor skill.
And they're learning as well.
Anything sharp, but okay.
Yeah, a little older.
But you're adding in some research too and understanding what the parts of a plant are.
Yep, exactly. And that brings us to science for the older kids. They're able to color it as well as learn the parts of the plants.
What is this part called?
I can never pronounce it.
All right.
Petiole.
Petiole.
Stipules. I mean, come on.
Petioles.
All right, I didn't mean to
Got
put you
the
on the
vein.
spot.
That's
okay.
The blade.
That's no worries.
Right.
And then flashcards are a great way to teach them how the plants grow, steps. They're learning science as well as categorizing, which brings me to the puzzles. It's kind of like a memory game. You can turn them over. You can pair them together. And then I just brought a few books. We use these a lot where the kiddos like to look through them and
identify.
Yeah,
really cool. This is all great. I mean, you're teaching observation. You can even do things with rulers to measure like how high it's grown. Really great stuff. Very fun. All right, we'll both go back and do some studying, right?
I'm still trying to figure out how to get my kid to stop eating the dirt. So
that would be ideal. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Alise.
Thanks.